Hello, Melanie. So glad to see you. In a few minutes, a few seconds, actually.
Kelly.
Oh, Kelly, so glad you are here. Give me a couple of seconds here. And here we are. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys coming in. Let's see here. So I have to, of course, do this right here. Oops, I don't have the volume up. My bad.
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. I want to thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Let me do that one more time.
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. Thank you so much. David Hembry, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. Thank you so much. There's a little bit more light. Let me do that. I am so late for doing everything at the last minute, so
That ain't
please
nothing new.
forgive me. It's not. There's nothing
Always
new.
late.
I'm gonna be late for my own funeral. I really believe that. They'll probably open up the box. I won't even be dressed yet. There we are. We are doing great. I'm hoping that you guys are having a great night. Let me welcome you all again, Melanie and Kelly.
Acknowledge me.
I don't know why I said Kelly. My apologies. We got 9 in here so far, but hopefully we'll get a few more because today's video, since I've been on this cryptid kick for a while, and I'm always learning. I'm always watching YouTube about cryptids now, and I'm just really fascinated with these. So I wanted to do one this time on UFOs and UAPs because, again, just like Bigfoot, a lot of people have seen them, so they gotta be real. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to all of you in here. I really do appreciate you all being here. So let me give you a nice round of applause just for being here. Groups, both paranormal and the cryptid world, and you know who you are. We have nothing but love for you. Thank you so much. I also want to give a shout out to you for being here, and we just love you. We really do. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have like David Hembry knows. He sent me some photos, and what I want to do is kind of like a show and tell. And I still need a few more videos. I don't just want to do a couple people. So if you have videos or photos that you want to show that are paranormal or cryptid, let me know. And all you have to do is you can send them to me through my I want to say my email address. Or you can come send them DM me on Twitter or send them to my Facebook Messenger. And when I'm ready and I get enough of them, and then I'm going to do one basically on you. And if you'd like to come up on the panel and talk about it, we'll do that too. So that would be great. So that's what I got going, and hopefully God's willing in the future. Let me do one more thing. I forgot to get this on for the boys because they're sitting here watching the TV and it's blank and there's nothing happening on TV. So let me get this. There you go, fellas. There you are. Okay, so how are you guys doing tonight? How was your night? I'm reading the comments here. David said, hello, hello, David Hembry. So glad that you are here. Melanie, I hope you had a wonderful day. Actually, a wonderful week. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I really do. Kelly, I hope you had a wonderful week. We got 11 in here. If you could, I'm hoping that you hit that like button. We really do appreciate that. And if you'd like to, you can share us out. Share us out. We love that too, as well. Because it's not about me, it's we. And we want to try and build this community and just keep this community going forward and keep passing the love forward too. So I really appreciate you so much for being here. But with that said, we are going to go on ahead and get ready to I want to show this video. Now this video is from Claus. I'm gonna have the link to the channel. So if you want to go by and check out his other videos that he have, go by and check him out. And this is from Claus. Let me know what you think, and as well as us, because we're doing this live and we're just gonna keep it real, you know. And as a matter of fact, I want to also give a huge shout out to Tex Front Porch. As you can see, we're wearing, sporting his merch. So as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the back there. So if you can, go by and check out Tex Front Porch. Like and subscribe.
Shirts, they're comfortable.
And these shirts are very comfortable. Go by and check out Tex Front Porch. Thank you so much, Tex. You are so wonderful.
He's got two different kinds. He's got the Bigfoot, and then he's got the what is it, Wolfman?
And the Wolfman or Dogman. So go by, check them out. And so without further ado, we are gonna go on ahead and show this next video here. And like I said, just let me know what you think, because I'm gonna definitely let you know what we think. We just keep it real here. So y'all ready for this? And here it is. Let's go.
Hi, Pam.
Hello,
hey,
Pam. Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing?
You didn't share.
Did I?
No, you shared. Okay.
Look. And look to the right a little bit. There's a blue one developing. Hit. That's crazy.
Say the truth is out there, but what happens when the evidence is caught on camera for the world? From strange aircraft defying physics to eerie discoveries.
Hi, Andrew.
The actual
How you doing, Andrew?
Here are 60 most convincing UFO sightings ever caught on camera. This passenger is inside a plane, minding his own business, when suddenly he sees this outside his window.
Let me know if you guys can hear that. Why does it look like a whale?
That's in the air.
Unsure of what to do, he records the strange aircraft flying beside them. Despite the terrifying nature of the encounter, he still manages to capture it.
That looks like a
I can't call that AI. Look how clear that is.
Looks like an AI. The whole video
Do y'all think that's AI or a CGI?
looks like AI.
This subsequent encounter
Looks like a
shows
Now,
movie.
when it went, I guess, like underneath, I wish he could have showed more of that, like it's going underneath. So, I don't know.
the camera outside a SpaceX launch ship. At first, everything seems to be going as planned, but suddenly the camera captures this on film.
Eutelsat 10B separation confirmed. See the spacecraft built by Thales Alenia Space.
Unidentified flying objects can be seen traveling at incredible speeds, making things more confusing. What could this have been?
Kilometers. Eutelsat 10B is beginning a 15-year mission to provide broadband internet
I wonder, is
services.
he talking about?
Applications like in-flight.
That right there?
Maritime.
A family decides to spend their vacation
Hold
in
on, I gotta
Molokai,
bring it up.
Hawaii. During this sightseeing,
I'm confused on that one. Is he
at
talking about that?
incredible speeds, making things more confusing.
I think what he's
What could
talking
this have
about
been?
is the stuff like this right here.
Eutelsat 10B is beginning a 15-year mission to provide broadband internet
That-
services.
This stuff,
Applications like in-flight,
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
is
that
that
thing
right
that's
there?
moving.
like Wi-Fi, maritime.
A family decide.
that could have been, okay, you know how when rockets take off and
Could be all the
it
debris
could be the debris from the rocket,
or the
you
satellites
know,
are in the
so,
air.
right, I can't call that paranormal. Or not even
Alien.
alien or UFO or UAP. I think that's just debris. That's just my opinion.
Decides to spend their vacation in Molokai, Hawaii. During this sightseeing trip, one of them manages to record something shocking.
How you doing, Keith? Ooh,
The
that,
object can be seen
that
floating,
might be.
gliding through the air, suspended by what appears to be nothing.
Look at that. Look how clear that is. And from what I can tell, he's using his cell phone to capture that. And that's pretty clear for a cell phone, even though he had to zoom in. That's not CGI. I mean, look at that.
People on the island think it could have been something out of this world. On this fateful night, a man decides to go outside to test out his new camera. He proceeds to point it to the moon when he suddenly sees this.
Kristen, how are you doing? Much love to you,
He
Keith.
reacts, and despite getting startled, he continues recording the strange objects flying near the moon.
Could be debris.
Well, wait a minute, no, because he's debris from what? He's using a
Unfortunately, despite the nature of this video, no more information can
That
be
could be
found about it.
asteroids, that
What
could
was
be
supposed
rocks,
to be a
that could be
typical day in
debris
this
in
area
that.
Look at
of
this.
Arabia suddenly turns into a sci-fi scene after residents witness something unbelievable. The peculiar disc can be seen opening and closing its doors, freaking everyone out. As if this wasn't terrifying enough, this happens moments later. This person decides to go outside to watch.
hold on.
Hi, Mickey G.
Mickey G, how are you doing? Go back. Look at
Any
this.
luck on the transmission? No, it's out.
No, our transmission, we have to get a new transmission.
So we got to come up with
So-
$650 and
Yeah, and God's willing, we'll get it. I have faith. It might take us a long time, but we'll get it. But check this out. I mean, it's when this thing lifts up, watch what of the active effect.
Everyone out. As if this wasn't terrifying enough, this happens moments later.
Look at this right here. Look. That's an alien that he left. Could that be CGI or could
Could it
that
be part
be?
of a movie? Mhm.
What do y'all think? Let me know. You tired, Mickey G? Hey, go ahead, check that food. Save some for us. I hope you brought enough for everybody in the chat.
This person decides to go outside to watch the sunset. While recording the sky, he notices something peculiar and starts to record it instead.
Oh,
The strange object flying in the sky is a mystery. Its peculiar shape and flight path baffle the person recording the video. What would you do if you saw that outside your house?
well, if I seen it outside my house, first of all, I would think that maybe it's a drone because that's what it looks like.
Looks like a drone.
It looks like a drone. I mean, I could be wrong, but it looks like a drone.
This subsequent encounter is recorded from a plane flight. This passenger decides to point the camera at something strange outside his window. If in a similar situation, keep calm and observe its movement. Avoid sudden reactions and notify the flight crew if it behaves unusually.
That.
What did this person have recorded at that time? A news channel heads to the streets on this sunny day to film.
What do y'all think that was? I mean, it was pretty clear, but the downside of this is
They could have just added that on there. CG. I mean, it could. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's. I mean, we weren't there, so we don't know.
he said problem is anymore, you can't tell if these are drones, human-made
or
UAPs,
legit
or legit
ET
ET.
crafts.
I
Exactly.
agree, and you really can't.
Because people can edit and put stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
So hard to.
And that's why I want to show this because I want to believe, I really do, but I've been watching so many of these, and I've seen a lot
They're
that
out
just
there.
look.
I mean, there's no way that we're the only people on the
right, I'm-
galaxy in the universe.
I'm not
but-
saying that. I mean, I'm just saying that, I want to believe, but I don't know.
Hey, Big Ben.
Big Ben, how are you doing?
Outside his window.
You really can't call it CGI.
Similar situation, keep calm and observe its movement. Avoid sudden reactions and notify the flight crew if it behaves unusually.
Looks like a CG.
You think it's CG?
I mean, it could be. It looks like it was put clipped
What
into
did this
there.
person recorded at that time?
The only problem I have with it though is that the guy that's filming it didn't keep, like, when it's going back, he's still staying more toward the front. And he doesn't really follow it. Mickey G said, you have to wrestle Brandon for the food. Hey, you going ahead, Brandon. You got this. David Bingman, how are you doing, sir? So let me know what y'all think about that. I mean,
A news channel heads to the streets on this sunny day to film a video. Unfortunately, they capture something much more terrifying.
When things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video.
After this video was showcased worldwide, experts immediately claimed it was a reflection of the moon.
It is
Most people did not
sun.
buy it.
Now, we have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out.
Would the experts be right all along, or are they hiding something? After hearing rumors
That-
of alien remains, these
Sun.
enthusiasts
that could be, I mean, like, that could be a reflection of the moon. I don't know. I don't know. I really can't call that one. I mean, because it's too pixelated, you know. So let me know what y'all think about that.
Enthusiasts immediately traveled to the rumored area to record this incredible clip. Enthusiasts record the strange humanoid figure encased in the wooden casket. The rest of the clip is terrifying.
Look at that. That can't be real.
Think this was just a hoax? I don't think so. A quiet night in China suddenly erupted.
What do y'all think about that? I mean, let me go back on that a little bit.
The strange humanoid figure encased in the wooden casket. The rest of the clip is terrifying.
You see this, babe? Be sure to go back to them some more.
These enthusiasts immediately traveled to the rumored area to record this incredible clip. Enthusiasts record the strange humanoid figure encased in the wooden casket. The rest of the clip is
That could
terrifying.
be, what's terrifying about it? It's a mummified body of a person. You ain't
Yeah,
heard of the
person
big
is
head?
just a
You ain't heard of
hoax.
the big head?
A person with a big ass head like that?
Yeah,
Who?
they have a big.
Einstein? Einstein, his head wasn't that big, but he had a big ass brain. Look at this head on this. Ain't no person, I do not know any human that walk around with a big ass head like this. Can you imagine?
There is.
Oh, I guess there is people with
Yes.
my bad. Huh. I guess I should have known. I mean, shoot, look at Jen's.
I don't think so.
Let me read some of the comments here. Keith said, if an ET offers us peace, no hunger, no pollution, limitless energy, etc., the humans in power would try to take them out. And you are so right. Big Ben said, I have no idea what I'm looking at the moment. Maybe a wax dummy prop for a movie. Yeah, see?
It could be anything, a human that had a deformity.
Chuck said, check out Phil Schneider alien content at Dolca, New Mexico. I'll do that. I'll look him up too, as a matter of fact. And hello, Miss Donna Cantor. So glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Natalie Wolf, thank you so much for coming in. So it could be
Jacob said, I've seen UFOs while truck driving
really
outside my Southern California house, going to high
right,
school.
because I'm not saying that they're not real.
Oh, they're real.
Just because I haven't seen any, doesn't mean that they don't exist. I
It's
mean,
just there's so much fakeness.
Right,
Of it,
there's
just
so
like
much-
they do with paranormal
right,
stuff.
so
you know?
much CGI going on. You just really can't tell what's real and what's fake anymore, which is why I want to show this.
Quiet night in China suddenly erupts into chaos after people gather on the streets to record this terrifying sight.
It's so grainy. I skipped.
Can be heard talking panicking. Who wouldn't freak out after
Oh,
seeing such
I see
strange
now.
things in
It's
the
it's
sky?
coming into a diamond shape.
It's so grainy.
Fortunately, there is still no explanation for what these people have seen that night. Imagine this. You're driving down your property during a
Illuminati?
quiet night.
No.
Moments later, you stop by the dock only to see this.
You know, it's triangular shape.
The strange object can be seen flashing its lights to the person recording. Could this be a message for us or a warning?
That's so big. I'm sorry.
That can't be real.
That's fake. That looks like one of those spinners.
One thing's for sure, though, there is no easy way of explaining this terrifying encounter.
Yes, there is. It could be a fidget spinner.
I
I
think
mean,
so.
I don't know.
It's a pixelated too. It's too pixelated
Too
to see.
pixel,
Yep.
yeah, it was too pixelated to see. Yes, it was.
And that one, I
Researchers
just
studying this volcano.
Check this out. Now I see what they're looking at. These right here. This is a volcano. Oops.
Thermal camera recordings. Moments later, they see something incredibly shocking.
Check that out.
they say that the volcanoes draw energy so much.
It went
The
inside.
object can be seen entering the volcano and never coming back out. Some people claim that it may have created a portal inside.
That
But
could
let's ask the question on
very well be
what
real.
could this have been? This next video claims to show strange alien objects scattered in the woods.
Oh, I believe the
The clips
Roswell
we're
crash
about to
too,
see
Ben.
is shocking.
I think they covered that up. That's so brainy.
The first part of the video is admittedly blurred, but what comes after this first scene is guaranteed to leave you sleepless tonight.
Oh, he's opening mouth. That's a mouth. The eyes is up here. Eye right there, even though it's closed.
Imagine seeing a UFO crash live in person. In this subsequent encounter, we see a strange flying object flying stationary in the sky. Thankfully, the footage you're about to see is clear. As if seeing this strange object
could be a
outside
stout.
is not terrifying enough. What happens later in the video shocks everyone watching.
It's got wheels underneath it. It looks like
Wait a minute. It's dumping trash.
Fortunately, no more information can be found about this encounter.
He's helping pollute. That's what it is.
That looks like a
Dumping
stout.
alien trash.
it looks like a stout
A stout.
military plane that's quiet.
Mm-hmm. You mean
It's-
stealth?
Yeah, it's flat like
No.
that, and it's
Yeah,
the
but-
wheels underneath it.
Yeah, but
It's
that's
got wheels.
not a stealth though. A stealth, man. Look,
And it's dropping.
dumping trash. He's dumping alien trash on us. Look at him.
It's
He's
poop.
spitting on us. That's what it looks like to us. This is the only thing on the planet Earth.
I'll just
He
poop
took-
right here.
He took a dump on us.
Hi, Regina.
Regina, how you doing? I'm just saying, that's what it looked like to me.
Unfortunately, no more information can be found about this.
Don't need anymore. That said it all.
Claiming to be a whistleblower, goes to Congress to show his discovery.
Oh,
He
check
goes
that
under
out.
oath while showing this shocking revelation.
Alien poop. That's right, big man.
The movie Ice Cars just came to mind. Now I'm thinking about a
Video
space
being
suit.
showcased to everyone in attendance.
Check these
Can
out.
you believe this?
What are those?
Aliens. Those are alien corpses.
Security cameras inside this military facility capture something strange flying around the base. What you are about to see is shocking.
I'm telling you, I think the freaking military have one.
Military personnel have reported UAPs near restricted facilities, often moving in ways that defy known technology. These sightings remain unexplained, fueling speculation about their origin and purpose.
Space Space herpes.
Look like the babies from the Alien movie.
Immediately pulls out his camera and records something terrifying he discovered during his walk.
Looks like a,
Videos claiming to show alien corpses surface online, often sparking debate. Many are hoaxes or misidentifications, but some remain unexplained, fueling speculation and mystery.
why does that look fake? Like a doll or something.
As usual, it is up to us to decide whether this is real. What do you think? Alien corpse videos
I don't know.
circulate due to fascination with extraterrestrial life, government secrecy theories, and viral hoaxes. Well,
See, on the alien corpse thing, I don't know. I mean, I'm more in tune on the UFOs and the UAPs, but when it comes to the alien corpses, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because those, you can fake those. I'm sorry, you can. Until I actually see like a newsreel cover it, I can't call it on that. But you tell me what you think in the comments.
while many are proven fake, some remain unexplained, leaving room for speculation. Without solid evidence, their authenticity remains questionable, yet the mystery persists.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Real or not, one thing remains certain. This video raises many questions. What started as a regular
look
plane
at
ride for this
maybe.
passenger suddenly became
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like I don't know, maybe miscarriage.
A deformed ape.
Steamboat, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the comments earlier you made to me. And you know what? I'm gonna give you a blue wrench.
Go back to
Thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate you, and welcome to the family. Now, this right here, let's see.
fuel for nightmares after witnessing this.
To me now, right here, it looks like a piece of paper floating in the wind.
Yeah, it does look like one of those, how you make a,
Oh, wait a minute, but it's changing form.
As if seeing something strange 30,000 feet in the air is not scary enough, the unidentified flying object proceeds to do this next.
If the camera could just sit still.
Sadly, no explanation for this video is available.
Probably
What could this be?
bad.
On a supposedly
Looks fake,
typical
yeah.
day in Houston, Texas, a man decides
looks
to
like a
hang out in
military
his
jet.
backyard,
Yeah.
only to see this hovering near him.
It looks like the head of a baby Yoda.
Some videos show strange UFOs hovering near backyards. While many are explainable, others remain mysterious, sparking debates about their origin.
Do you think that's a drone? Well, man, no, maybe not.
In this subsequent encounter, grave robbers can be seen recording themselves raiding a tomb in Peru when suddenly they see this. Continues recording the strange humanoid creature they found. Keep watching and look closely at the mummified creature.
Like, it just looks like a statue.
Some people say this is a hoax, but it all seems real. The
Looks-
following
looks like
video shows
statue.
footage of a trail camera in the middle of the woods.
Probably sounds crazy, but I think a large scale ET counter will be one of our Black Swan events.
Big Ben said, not gonna lie, that looks like one of those babies that have that rare disease that looks like their skin is raw and all veiny. I can't remember the name of the disease, but it's no joke. Baby loves in pain. Yeah, you were right about that. Steamboat said, looks like a reflection, maybe. Big Ben said, looks in pain. Keith said, probably sounds crazy, but I think a large-scale ET encounter will be one of our Black Swan events. Wow,
Right.
Black Swan. Are you talking about the Black Swan here in San Antonio?
Reagan talked about a similar event during one of his presidential speeches.
Oh, that's right. Sure did.
Hmm.
Sure did. I didn't think about that. Steamboat said it has Gumby arms. Yeah, he's probably died looking for Pokey.
That's funny.
You are about to see is highly shocking.
This out. This is on trail cam.
Fortunately, the clip cut short, and what happens next is unknown. After hearing strange
Oh.
sounds from the sky while camping, this man starts recording, only to capture this on film.
Check that out. Now, this person right here has got a laser and is shooting it up.
He immediately follows the strange aircraft with his laser pointer, hoping to
So
get a
yeah,
reaction from
y'all are in San Antonio. Awesome. Just south of Texarkana. Awesome.
Oh, that is awesome.
Sadly, the laser cannot do anything as the UFO disappears again. A man stands on his balcony early in the morning, enjoying the
What made him think the laser was gonna do anything anyway? What was he trying to do? Shoot the ship down with it? I'll get him. I got my laser. Come here, you commie. I don't understand people sometimes. Big Ben said apparently Jamie Foxx has interviewed people that were at the Roswell crash, and they said a couple of people grabbed one of the aliens and soon died after touching a being. Wow. Really?
Wow.
And yeah, that did look kind of legit. I do agree that trail cam, it did look legit. So I have to give props on that. Wow.
fresh air when he notices something unusual.
Bro, what in the world
Check
is
that out.
That is so crazy.
The strange object floats around menacingly while onlookers wait for its next move.
Bro, they're here. Fucking here, man.
It's sitting in midair.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, nothing is happening as the strange
Could be
object
just something
remains
hooked
stationary.
on
A
something
man
there.
walks through the snow-covered streets at night
That one
when
could
he
be
notices a
anything.
trail of
What they call that?
Curious, he decides to follow.
What's that
Could
look
be
like?
chicken feet.
That's what it looks like a chicken or turkey or.
He continues following the tracks. His breath.
Oh, thank you. I
growing
really
clear as he
appreciate it,
gets
Steamboat.
closer. Finally, he
Hey,
reaches
thank you
the
so much.
end
We
and
do
sees
appreciate that.
this.
Welcome to the family, Steamboat. And he ran.
A chill runs down his spine as he realizes someone is watching. A family enjoys bonding
really
outside
does.
their house when they suddenly notice something unusual in the sky.
That was beautiful. Check that out, you guys.
That's real
At
because
first, they are mesmerized by
there's
its
other people
beauty
reacting to
and
that.
wonder what it could be. But suddenly, something happens, turning their curiosity into fear.
Look. Oh shit, and look to the right a little bit. There's a blue one developing. See it?
What started as a breathtaking sight quickly became something terrifying. A man is alone in his house.
Wait a minute. He didn't even finish showing the doggone. These clips, this dude, he took the too quick. He doesn't show the outcome. I just realized this.
Anxious as he rushes outside, unable to shake the uneasy feeling.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Big Ben. Go ahead. Cool.
Jen, if you like, I can quickly find the James Fox documentary I'm talking about and pin it, the link. Yeah, do that. That would be cool. Thank you. I appreciate that, Big Ben.
Some of that's real, but a lot is fake. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
agree.
confusing to find out what's real and fake anymore.
Right, and then I didn't realize until now that a lot of these clips are so quick, and a lot of them are grainy. So I think I need to do a better job when I'm screening next time.
The moment he steps out, his body freezes in fear. What he sees during this night leaves him terrified of the dark.
That's creepy.
That's crazy.
That could be someone in a costume now.
Fear overwhelms him. Heart pounding, he stumbles back inside and locks the door. A
Look at
couple
the
films
costume
the
now.
sky as a
And
massive
again, he didn't
helicopter
finish.
flies by.
Man,
They are so close that they can't help but be amazed. But there's something they don't see at first.
oh, right above it.
Didn't see it? I'm sure you will be mesmerized and terrified after seeing this clip.
Could be anything. Could be a balloon in the air floating. That could be.
Sadly, an explanation for this creepy video is still being discussed. The clip starts with an
Could've
open
been a
field
balloon in
and a
there.
breathtaking view of the sky.
Aliens
Then
have been
suddenly,
visiting us
something
for years, but the
unusual
military
happens.
covered it up. Now they're coming out more. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
a lot
they-
about it.
I agree with you.
Hi,
Oh.
Sheely.
Hello, Shelley. So glad that you are here. Thank you so much for being here. Donna Kennedy says some of that's real, but a lot is fake. And it is, and I agree with you. And I agree with you on that also about the aliens have been visited. And I believe it. I know that they're here. You know, it's just that nowadays, you know, you have people using AI and
They really
CGI,
get for attention.
and you can't tell which is real and which is fake. You know, that's real.
The strange orb can be seen
you. That's
floating in the
awesome.
sky,
Thank you, Steamboat.
moving like something we have never seen before.
That is real.
I mean, that could be. I mean, look how it's floating back and forth.
Should we be alarmed? If you saw this outside your yard, what would you do? Imagine yourself being
just look
trapped
at it.
alone in a very dark cattle barn. Barely
What else are you
able to
gonna
see
do about it?
You
Yeah. What else would I do if I seen it in the yard? I'm just gonna say, hey, Jen, look, up in the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
Is it a balloon?
Is it my last
Floating in the air?
paycheck?
Because that could be a balloon floating in the air.
Right. Never know.
Hmm.
Steamboat, I think you're doing great. I mean, you can have the best video clips ever and still not be a good host. I think y'all are going to climb to the top quick with y'all's genuine positivity. Man, I appreciate that
Thank
so
you.
much.
We really appreciate
And
it.
we really do appreciate that. Big Ben said, there's the link to, yeah, and thank you. And you know what? I'm going to
And if
pin
anyone
this.
wanna check that out, awesome, because we're gonna do that after we get off.
I pinned that message right there. So if anybody would like to go by and see that as well, please do so. Thank you, Big Ben.
Oh, thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Regina. And Mama of an Angel said that was real. Yeah, that was real.
struggle to orient yourself like the man in the video. Despite this,
Man in the
you continue
video, how about the man
pushing
in the
through.
mirror?
Suddenly,
Starting with the man in the video. Oh, I'm sorry.
you hear something strange.
I got my boy, if you see why I'm looking over here, I got one boy here and my other son over here. My boys are autistic and so I like to have fun with them too. Yeah, please do, Steamboat. Check it
We're
out.
going too soon as we get out.
Strange. You look over only to see this.
But if I heard noise.
I don't know about you, but this is enough to keep me awake at night. At around 7:30 p.m.
Hold on.
I've seen something like that in my ear. I ain't just gonna stand there.
Struggle to orient yourself like the man in the video. Despite this,
Because
you continue pushing
if I
through.
see
Suddenly,
that,
you hear something strange.
I
You look
got
over
something
only
in the
to see
closet that'll
this.
take care of that real quick.
Hey, hi, Skinner. How are you?
How you doing, AL Skinner? Thank you so much for being here. See
Don't know about
that
you.
right there?
This is enough to keep me awake at night.
If I see that right there, I'm not even a second thought.
Shotgun.
It's like that's all she wrote. How do you notice that? Nothing. Now.
Night. At around 7:30 p.m., a family hears a loud noise getting closer. Rushing outside, something unexpected happens in the sky.
Now I've seen a lot of videos with this, where they have, a bunch of UFOs that's basically lined up together. Sometimes they're in like a triangle shape, or some are round, and this is one of those.
Daddy's live, okay? So don't play it loud. There you go. That's all.
And this is real. People are reacting to this.
This time, around 9 helicopters are flying above instead of one. Some have navigation lights, but many fly dark. What could this be?
I see the helicopters.
3 men decide to hike a tall mountain during the weekend. Upon
Ben.
reaching the summit, they see
Ha ha ha, karaoke, not I am also. on the spectrum.
I'm also on the spectrum in ways. Yeah. Hey, and we welcome all. Because there are some here that come here that are, we do have some that come in as special needs. And we know who they are as soon as they come in. So everybody is welcome here, and there's nothing but love here, and we have nothing but fun.
shocking. They zoom in on the strange light, debating its origins.
That could be real.
Could this be a peculiar natural phenomenon, or could it be something sinister? One thing's for sure, though. No plane or drone could do this. This once quiet
cool.
hiking spot
Steamboat.
suddenly erupts into noise after a couple notices something strange in the sky, capturing this on film.
That could be real. Oh, wow.
Oh, that could be the space
Light suddenly
rocket.
spreads like fireworks flashing in the sky.
That
Despite
exploded.
the potentially dangerous situation, they continue
But it's going
recording
upwards.
this strange
That-
sight.
And this is in the UK.
The rocket going into the earth atmosphere, you wouldn't see them.
No.
Oh my God.
Why
And
is this
exploded?
sudden appearance of an unimaginable UAP lurking above?
Okay, I am going to read the chat. Thank you so much. You know
You
what?
did not have to do that.
You did not have to do
Thank
that.
you. We
Thank you
appreciate
so much. I appreciate you for doing that. Thank you so much. We have nothing but love for you. And I hit that like, and I gave you that heart. Thank you.
There needs to be a connection to Sasquatch with autism. I haven't.
Feel-
but I
Like
feel
it has a lot to do with my encounters. Hey, you know what? Anything's plausible.
I feel like that they are just like spirits. They can sense, you know what I'm saying, the difference in people, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They can feel your energy and they know when you're different than
Right,
others.
right. And they know that you're different. And if they don't, we know. Steamboat said, I sure accept your offer to be in the fam. Great people and great content. Yes,
Oh, thank you.
yes,
That's
you
awesome.
are welcome here.
Anytime.
Above the sky.
That's real. That's real.
This man is undoubtedly lucky to have the chance to capture this moment. This footage serves as evidence and proves that UFOs are real.
It's fine. I don't hear it hardly. As long as it stays like that, it's fine.
This leaves one question in mind. What will happen to the world now? What started as a typical day
nothing.
for these-
Nothing. The world's gonna keep going regardless.
these people suddenly becomes a once-in-a-lifetime experience after they see this.
That's real.
I think it was CG.
No, that's real. They're reacting
The
to it.
object is scouting the area. This isn't a drone. It feels more supernatural and almost unreal.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's real.
Sadly, this video leaves us with more questions than answers. CCTV
The
footage plays a
military
huge role in
footage of the
events like this. With
Oh, wow. The military footage of the,
Of a UFO is real footage, 100% confirmed. I can believe, as a matter of fact, in the future, I'm gonna show what the military had caught, and we're gonna react to that. So, yeah.
Without it, these people wouldn't have proof that this happened. A father and
wow.
daughter see everything unfold. They argue about what it may be, but they are left without answers to their questions.
Cerca del Napoli, en compañía de su hija, observaron cómo el ser comenzaba a regresar. Y entonces
How about you? What may this be? A man in the market.
What do y'all think that was? I mean, play that again.
They are left without answers to their questions.
cerca del Napoli, en compañía de su hija, observaron cómo el ser comenzaba a regresar. Y entonces
How about you? What may this be? A man in the market quickly grabs his phone to record the vast, strange object moving around in the sky.
Oh, wow.
Its shape is unclear, like it's glitching and too big for a drone. What you are about to see is shocking. Unfortunately, the true nature of this video is still unknown. Pilot.
Wow, what do you think? I think that was real. That's real.
Occasionally report encountering unidentified flying objects, describing strange lights, erratic movements, and aircraft defying known physics. While some cases have official explanations, others remain unexplained. These encounters fuel speculation about advanced technology or unknown aerial phenomena lurking in the skies. We will let you be the judge for this clip.
Wow, that was real.
Imagine this. You're on a flight, gazing out the wind, and suddenly you catch something strange like, let you be the judge for this clip.
Wow. That was real. That was real. Steamboat said, I only skeptical about aliens because I've never had an encounter with them. I know Sasquatches will. I've seen many of them and found tons of physical evidence. My mind is open to anything, though. Yes, and the same here. And that's why I said I haven't seen Sasquatch, but I know people that have, and so I believe that there is, alien beings that just because we haven't seen them, so many other people have. And so that's why I've learned to, keep an open mind, because just like the paranormal, I didn't believe until I had my own personal experience. And that's why I started believing in the paranormal, because I had my own experience. So a lot of people, it's hard for them to believe if they didn't have an experience. You know what I'm saying? But then once you have that experience, it never leaves. It's always there. A Big Ben said, not sure about that one, only because of the way it comes to the camera. I don't know. Seems sus to this one. Yeah, and you're right. That's why I had to play it back, because the way it went back. But I guess the guy that's flying a plane that's also making the video, it was hard for him to, follow it when he's flying the plane. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to, make an excuse for him, but, you.
Imagine this. You're on a
Wait a
flight.
minute, let me
gazing-
see the ending. Hold on, there's something at the end of this. Trying to catch.
Hot dog.
Doggone it, it was right at that end. That's what I was trying to catch. I wish I could get it clearer. Oh no, maybe.
Again.
Oh, Manny. Okay.
The video shows strange light appearing thousands of feet in the air. Strangely, they don't seem to be anything from this planet.
Ben says I will remain 50-50 on that.
Yeah, I agree.
Imagine how terrified the person recording this video must have felt. Picture this. The night is perfect and you're on your balcony. You decide to look at the stars, only to see something terrifying instead.
Mickey G said, I've seen ghosts since I was about 4, so I know I believe. Yeah, and same here. We've all of us has had paranormal experiences now. I, my wife, my boys, even our daughter and my son-in-law. I mean, we've all had paranormal experiences. So we know about that part and that aspect. And that's why I keep an open mind when it comes to Sasquatch or when it comes to UFOs or aliens. I keep an open mind because these have to be real because too many people have seen them.
Steamboat.
You know? Simbo said, I would love to come on the show sometime and chat about the strangeness I've encountered in my life. I've got untold stories still and some mind-blowing encounters with Sasquatch. You know what I'm going to do? Next week, instead of doing a video, I'm going to make it where you come up on the panel and we're going to do another segment called What's Your Story? So that you could tell us your paranormal stories or your Bigfoot encounters or any kind of cryptid stories that you may have or any good story that you have that you want to share. You can share it right here. Nobody's going to shame you or anything because that's what this channel is about. You know, that's what we're called Eddie and Jen, the vlogs, and then some, because
We
we
do
cover everything.
everything.
So next week, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have another discussion called What's Your Story? That
What this person first thought were stars unexpectedly starts gliding as one. It baffles the man, but he
Yeah, right
continues
there.
recording this.
now they make those little things that you fly in the air and you can put a candle in it. I can't think of what those are called.
Lantern?
Yeah, I mean they're lanterns, but there's a name for them. But I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it could be real. No, it wouldn't be a lantern because if it was a lantern, it wouldn't sit in one place. It would continue going. So that could possibly be real.
A man hurriedly records from his terrace after spotting a horrifying sight above.
This is so blurry though.
Oh, that could be real.
A loud and huge machine roars above the sky, shaking as if
Wow.
it's about to crash down near him. Despite this, he continues recording.
That could be the South military.
Yeah, that could be the military because we live here in San Antonio. This is also known as Military City, and they're always running all kinds of
Different.
experiments here, and we see them all the time. So that right there, I agree with my wife. That could be military.
Some from the military, they're always testing.
They're
different
always
planes.
testing different kind of planes and stuff like that. And I agree with my wife on that right there. Plus, when it comes to UFOs, a lot of people say they don't make a noise. And this one is making a noise. And that's why this is just making me think this is more military.
Suddenly, the video cuts off. leaving
Yes,
us
Chinese
guessing what
lantern.
happened
Thank you, Shelley.
Passengers on the plane are left in shock as they witness something unusual outside their window.
Check that out.
First, it looks like a distant star moving alongside them, but as the camera zooms in, its true nature is revealed as an intense, blinding light, unlike anything they've seen before.
Yeah, but when it glares, I think a lot of that, yeah, and UFO stuff is contribute to the US military. I do too. I believe
Video
it
is
too.
cut short, and what follows is unknown. Families are enjoying a
Yeah, I agree with you, especially when it comes to the military. Andrew said those supposed flares from the 1997 Phoenix lights, even Kurt Russell's private pilot even reported. Yeah, and I remember that. I do remember that.
Looks like a
Looks like a
hologram.
hologram. Yeah, and that's exactly what I thought too. It does look like it's a holographic. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Um, so yeah.
day at the park, unaware they are about to witness something unbelievable.
Oh, it's not a crosswalk?
Suddenly, what was once a strange light orb turns into a massive glitching image in the clear sky. Definitely alien.
Oh God, really?
Check that out. But see, the thing is, people are reacting to it.
What was that supposed to be? The Hulk?
Does make you wonder though what that is. I mean, I thought it was somebody in a spacesuit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
It looks fake. I'm sorry.
But people are reacting to it.
Supposed to be a freaking superhero
This
movie.
video leaves us wondering what's indeed lurking.
Well, maybe that's a one of those floating, like it flew away, like floats or kites.
Oh, like a kite or
float, inflatable, whatever. 'Cause that's what it looks like, something inflatable.
Big Ben said that has to be a hologram. That's a damn person. Yeah, I'd like to know we got the jetpack too to fly up there like that.
I thought it was Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Yeah, she's been watching too many cartoons. Do they still make cartoons?
In the sky. The Brazilian state of Paraná has reported a
Check
spike
that
in
out.
UFO sightings recently. You're about to see one of these terrifying encounters in this video.
Wow, and you know what I
No
noticed?
doubt about it. This is something out of this world.
This
Where the
it was changing forms. We go to the beginning of this because it was changing forms.
state of Paraná has reported a spike in UFO sightings recently. You're about to see one of these terrifying encounters in this video.
Like the Michelin Man.
I
There's
think
no
that's
doubt
real.
about it. This is something out of this world. Where
That's
the
real.
conspiracy
That's
theories
falling
prove
with
all
style.
along.
I agree, Shelley. That's real. This guy's in a regular
Remember
neighborhood.
those unclassified files of UFOs allegedly crash landing in Mexico? Here's footage of what they claim to be inside the aircraft.
This looks like a rock or stone.
Experts are currently investigating and examining the alleged alien corpse. Is this the evidence we need?
What, egg in it?
He ate a chicken? No, I'm playing. But down,
With an egg.
it's got an egg. So could have possibly been a female. Wow. Yes, it's the Marshmallow Man.
Mhm. Almost like the flood of the narrative from Disney. Yeah.
The truth might be closer than we ever imagined. A man drives his truck when he spots something strange in a nearby mountain resembling a tornado forming in the distance.
Could that be a hot air balloon?
He can be seen zooming in and out at the strange object until he finally realizes something. This is not a normal phenomenon. As usual, no more information can be found about this video. Strange. A pilot spots
that an
mysterious
air balloon?
creatures moving through the
From the
sky.
distance?
Yeah, that could have been an air balloon.
From the distance?
All the crash debris at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
That's an ET pinata.
E.T. Pinata, yeah.
Watching intently as if studying their surroundings. What are they? And why are they here?
It looks like planes.
And a formation like that? Those aren't planes because then the lights go out.
39,000 feet over the South China Sea, multiple UFOs are caught on camera moving erratically. Is this real? If so, the world must know.
That is some weird shit.
Yeah,
It looks like military planes.
people are reacting to this because that's real.
All the crash debris.
We've seen these strange sightings everywhere. Yes, everywhere. Even in the countryside where you'd least expect them to be.
Yeah, that could be real.
Caught on camera, a UFO flies fearlessly over a remote area, moving unlike anything seen before. What
The
could it be?
drone?
A military
internet.
aircraft or something not from this
Drone?
world. UFO sightings seem to be increasing, with more pilots, military personnel, and civilians capturing strange objects in the sky. Technology advancements make documenting them easier, yet many remain unexplained, raising questions about what might be flying above us undetected.
We're looking at a UFO.
Part of a rocket.
Yeah, but
Crazy looking.
look like an icicle.
Is it just an advanced technology, or could this be evidence of some?
What's her name? The thing that went up in the air with the women in it.
SpaceX?
The women in it.
Oh,
It
you
looks like
talking about,
that.
yeah, I think that was that through SpaceX though, where they had the Katy Perry and
And
Gail
look at that's what it
King
looks
and
like. The piece that Katy Perry and them were shot up in.
Big Ben said, what if that is one ship, multiple lights, but used a cloaking thing to hide the ship, so only lights can be seen to look like multiple ships. That's a possibility.
Could be.
That could be.
But that looks like the ship Katy Perry and them were on when they lifted up the rocket.
This is like an icicle to me.
Something much more sinister. A man walks peacefully down a quiet street when a sudden loud noise catches his attention. He quickly pulls out his phone to record. First, this thing is unexplainable, but as he slowly zooms in, he realizes this is not normal.
It's dark time. It's hard to really.
Oh, it's shining light.
Unfortunately, this video
That
leaves
looks
us with
like
more
light.
questions than answers.
A
An
water
expert in the
tower?
USA reviews
With
footage
lights
from
on
a
it?
camera, witnessing something completely unexpected.
The night ones are hard to really.
This is the video, so Alberta's video, which is a close-up of the craft. So close that you can see.
A mysterious craft appears in the darkness, but as the camera slowly zooms in, A
Never
shocking
seen that.
detail emerges inside
That
the
giant
craft.
dildo
There's
Katy
a
Perry
visible
said.
passenger with a
seen him.
strange appearance.
It is 100% real, and I was there, so it was filmed.
This video leaves us wondering why it isn't being broadcast worldwide. We've heard about this mysterious craft or creature many times in the news and on social media, but this time, I'm sure it's true.
Does it look like something that's on this window of his car?
Oh, that's real.
This UFO isn't just passing by. It's
Yeah, but it's
lurking
going
over
with
the
the
scene,
vehicle, so
watching
sure it ain't something
closely,
on
as
the
if
window.
searching for
I was
something
looking at
unknown,
that too,
or
but
it's
then you can
studying
see when it divides. See the distance between has that, see,
Is that-
I was getting close. That's real.
The 1997 alien interview footage is a controversial video allegedly showing a captured extraterrestrial being
Why does it look like a
interrogated by
chicken?
government officials.
Now, I remember watching this video when it first came out. It was on VHS, and it was supposed to be about the real aliens. And I watched the whole thing. Back then, you really didn't have CGI. CGI was actually coming into play in 97. As a matter of fact, that's the year I met my wife. And I remember watching this video. So I couldn't call it CGI. And I think at the same time when this video came out, nobody really paid it attention because a lot of people thought this was just plain fake, you know, but it was just too much detail for it to have been fake. And I kind of believe that this was actually real.
While some believe it's authentic, skeptics argue it's a hoax. Despite debates, the eerie footage fuels speculation about hidden alien encounters. During a 1979 NFL game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, an alleged UFO sighting briefly halted play. Witnesses reported a glowing object hovering over the stadium. While no official explanation was given, the strange incident remains a mystery. With no drones or advanced video editing back then, this happened.
I do remember seeing that game. And I do remember that footage right there. I forgot all about that. And that's before CGI. This was actually on television. So this was real. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Has to be honest. After seeing a strange UFO, they shine a laser on it. Moments later, it does something shocking in response. UAP can be seen blinking multiple times after returning the favor. Could it be trying to tell them something?
Digo, es que debe ser un metal grande o un espejo, no sé por qué.
Could be a star about to drop
Para
in
que
the sky.
No, it shined a light on him.
A passenger in a moving
Earlier.
car is asked to.
I'm gonna read some of the comments here. At night, if you ever see a UFO, you can really tell when it gets really bright and dims out, then gets bright again. That's how you know it's a UFO. Yeah, and you're right. Because you can tell the difference between the beacon of a plane and a UFO. You can tell the difference. The giant boomerang UFO is, I remember something like that from Unsolved Mysteries a long time ago. Yes, and I remember that too. Now after watching that link I shared, you will realize this is fake. If a man died from catching one from a skin rash infection caused by the skin of the alien. See, I wouldn't even want to touch one, especially if you know it's going to do something like that to you. And Shelley said, I believe they can take different shapes. Yeah, I do too, because they all don't look like flying
Jesus, they're
saucers like they
flapping like
used to
couple
back in the
birds.
day. Yeah, so they all take different shapes. Donna said, I'm just curious if we come from aliens and they are learning how we survive. That's a good question because it does make you wonder, where do we really come from? And are they learning from us? So that's something to think about right there. Uh, Steamboat said maybe DNA splicing. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Film something unsettling above them, something beyond human understanding.
It's right there.
A massive craft looms in the sky, pulsing with electricity and flashing intense lights in a rhythmic pattern.
It looks like planes.
Is it advanced technology that hides from us or a secret military experiment? Soldiers decide to scout this military base after hearing a strange
that out.
crash nearby. Upon investigation, they come across something shocking. Sadly, the clip cuts short, and what happens next remains unknown. What started as a typical day for this person suddenly becomes fuel for their nightmares after they see this.
That could have been real.
What started as a
Ah.
typical day for this. Is it advanced technology that hides from us or a secret military experiment? Soldiers decide to scout this military base after hearing a
That could
strange
be real.
crash nearby. Upon investigation,
Because
they
the
come
way it
across
turns
something
around
shocking.
and walks, it doesn't run.
Sadly, the clip cuts short, and what happens next remains unknown. What started as a typical day for this person suddenly becomes fuel for their nightmares after they see this.
Our technology is far more advanced than what we are aware of. It's true.
Yeah, very much true. So go ahead and lay down, buddy. Okay. That's our son Manny that just walked by. He is nonverbal. He has cerebral palsy, epilepsy, and severe autism.
The strange cloud-like figure weirdly moves through the sky. Could it just be the clouds? I'll let you be the judge of that. After hearing strange noises from his backyard, this man decides to set up cameras near the window facing the yard. After putting his kids to sleep, he starts his investigation. A few seconds later, this gets captured on film. A couple decides to investigate their truck after they hear something.
That was crazy. You said it one more time. That was crazy. That could be real.
A couple decides to investigate their truck after they hear something clattering inside. They each grab a flashlight, expecting a raccoon to come out. Unfortunately for them, they witness something much more sinister.
Now that last one, oops,
Hi, folks. Tex here. Welcome to Southern Belle Bigfoot. Let me
my
introduce
bad.
you.
Hey now.
That's Southern Belle Bigfoot. What do you, my bad about that. What do y'all think? I mean, I do believe that there's other beings here or that still continue to come here. So just let me know in the comments below what you think. But all things are plausible, you know. So I'm not saying that none of it is real or anything like that, but that, you know, you got to have an open mind. And if you don't have an open mind, then you're going to always think that everything and then some is fake. You know, but not everything is fake. Some things can be explained, some things just can't. And then some things, well, you just have to leave it to the imagination. You know, just like when it comes to cryptids, when it comes to Bigfoot, you know, you have to have an open mind. Just because you haven't seen them doesn't mean they don't exist. Just got to have an open mind. And that's something I learned to have. Anything is plausible. Anything is possible. So if you believe in God, then you have to believe in something, you know? But I'm not going to force you to believe anything. That's why we do these reaction videos, to see what you think they are. You know, what's your opinion? You know, so that's just me, you know. Andrew said, I saw pictures with a friend watching TV with the Bigfoot outside the window watching TV with her. Wow. That's a trip. Regina said, what is the difference between the autism? What is the difference between them? Well, because they all have different spectrums. Like Tony's spectrum is he's intellectually disabled also. So it's where their mindsets are. You know, Manny is more severe because the fact that he doesn't talk. You know, and when he does talk, he just says very few words, you know, very few. And there's a lot of things that Manny just can't do that, you know, we have to go hand over hand with him. But we have to be very careful because Manny is very delicate because he also has epilepsy and he has a seizure almost every hour. You know, he just had one.
Yeah, that's why they did.
So, you know, that's why we have to be very careful with Manny. He's very delicate. You know, so but what is y'all what do y'all think about the today's video? Um I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna leave a link to that channel, Claus. Go by, check him out. He has a whole bunch of other videos. You know, that one was just one that was in particular that was interesting to me. You know, but then we're gonna show more. But next week though, I want to do
Hi,
one.
Norma.
Hey, how are you doing, Norma? Normal.
Norma.
Norma. How you doing, Norma? As you know what? As a matter of fact, I gotta acknowledge you. I am so sorry.
It's me.
As a matter of fact, I need to acknowledge everybody that's in here. I didn't get a chance to.
Acknowledge me.
Now you have been, actually, I need to do that again because it did not come out right. I know it didn't. So let me do that again.
Acknowledge me.
There, now everybody has been properly acknowledged, and I thank you so much for coming in. I do hope you liked today's video. And like I was gonna say, next week, I want to do one called What's Your Story? This is where I bring you up and you tell us your paranormal story or your cryptid story or your Bigfoot story, whatever story you have. I will send you a link and you can come up and tell your story. We'll make you the star of the show. How would you like that? I'd love to have you here. And you are very welcome, Norma. You are very, 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 very welcome. You have been acknowledged. You know what? I'll acknowledge you again.
Acknowledge me.
Yes, you have been acknowledged properly. And I also want to do this, just to give you another kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Welcome. You are all welcome here. So I thank you guys
Shelley
so
said
much.
it depends on the deletions of the chromosome that scales
Right.
the severity. Yes, there's like levels of autism.
Yes. And we have 3 boys with special needs. So it's not just 2. Believe me, to be in this household, woo,
Gotta have patience.
you got to have
Lots
lots of patience.
Especially when you
Believe,
have three, not
Mhm.
one.
because a lot of people will be pulling their hair out, which is probably why I'm bald now. But you know what? I told people God only gives them to good people that he knows what he's doing.
It's a gift. I call them a gift.
I call them special gifts because that's what they are.
I feel if you can deal with them and handle them, the gift that he chose for us, then we can take on anything in the world.
Yep,
So,
you can take on anything. So believe me, that's why I tell people if this house was truly haunted, once they get around my boys, the ghosts are leaving. They're like, I'm at the wrong house. Let's go next door. Let's go open her cabinets. Because the boys just stand there like, whoa, do that again. Antonio just talked to ghosts until the ghost was like, you know what? That's it. I'm dead. Why are you talking to me? But yeah, and anybody that has anyone with special needs, whether children or adults, believe me, you are special parents, and God only gives them to special people. So I don't take it as a curse. We take it as a blessing,
blessing is a gift.
and that's what they are. And I take you guys as a blessing too. I really do, just by being here and being part of our family. And if some of you are new here, and even if I gave you a wrench, we love to have you as part of our family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's free. And don't forget to hit our notification bells for for future videos. And when I go live, I never really post it until we actually go live. And the reason why I do that is because there's times where I would post to go live and I would be late.
That's all the time.
And that's all the time. So I stopped. I just stopped. I said, you know what? I'm just going to hit the live button and go live.
You
And
know
that's what I
what,
did.
Ben? I can handle. I can be around special kids, need kids before I can deal with regular teenagers.
Right, and
like, I'm sorry.
And that's what I've worked with. I've worked with special needs adults a lot of my life. I used to be a nurse, and then I started working with the special needs. I was working in transportation, paratrans, and
It runs in my family. I have two brothers who are who has disabilities,
Mhm.
so it's genetic.
right, so yeah, that's it's okay though, because God doesn't make mistakes. He
He
makes
makes
masterpieces,
masterpieces. So
and that's how I look at it. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are so wonderful, and I got to get my crowd to agree with that also. So I thank you so very, very much. And now they don't want to cheer, they don't want to cheer for me no more. Huh?
Eddie, I feel like I've known you before. I like your style.
Oh, thank you, man. I like your style too. That's why I wear a bandana. I used to try to call myself the Black Pirate. Arr. Speaking of pirates, though, also make sure you go by and check out my buddy BMR, and that's Bigfoot Michigan Rob. Go by, check him out. And our buddy Tex Front Porch, check them out. Blinds and Booze Paranormal, check them out. If you have a channel in here,
Please put it in.
please put your link in. I want people to come by and check out your channel too, because that's how we give love back. So put your channel link in there. David Vingman, if you're still here, put your channel link in and let's go by and show some love. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And until next week, stay blessed. Don't forget, next weekend, it's What's Your Story? Have a great night. And thank you so much for coming in. Good night, everybody.